Hi everyone, I'm Angela. Welcome and welcome back to Angela's Fashion Mix. I hope you've all had a fantastic day and a wonderful weekend. Thank you for being here. I thank you for coming back. And if you are new, welcome to the channel. This is where I talk about fashion, how I enjoy it. I share style tips and how to get through the pieces in my wardrobe day to day. And I hope you can find a tip that will help you enjoy your wardrobe as well. I'm a little bit behind with what I'm presenting today in terms of color mixes. It has been a topsy-turvy week due to weather this week here in Virginia and having to kind of shift my schedule kind of back and forth a little bit based on weather. I attended a friend's funeral on Friday, a couple of days after she passed. My husband's cousin passed, and that funeral was supposed to be on Thursday. Because of weather, it got shifted to Friday. Because of weather, it is now going to be on Monday, tomorrow. So, kind of bounced around a little bit in a few different things, but I'm talking about color mixes and some combinations of colors. And this came out of an outfit I wore, I believe, last Monday. And I am sharing some possibilities with some different combinations of colors. I had a request, I believe, for one of the mixes. I think one of you wanted to know how to wear animal print with burgundy, but I'm going to pull that in and create a combination with that. The plan is to, over the course of this week, is to try and create some looks with these color combinations and with some of the pieces that I'm showing. Part of the issue with that for this week is that the weather is supposed to get warmer. So we'll see how it goes. It depends on my schedule and how long I'm going to be wherever. So we'll see. So I'm going to start with a color I used to never ever wear up until a very few recent years ago. And that's brown. I absolutely love this color. I love this shade of brown. And it is so very versatile. And what I am going to share in with this for brown is I'm going to put this with camo. Now, this is a different shade of brown in the camo, but as we know, camo goes kind of all over the place in terms of light to dark in the ground. But because this is dark, I am pairing this with the brown, and this has a bit of sheen to it, so this maybe dresses it up ever so slightly, but we could of course do this with denim. But for the purpose of this video, we're putting it with camo. And I'm going to add another piece to this look in the form of olive green. And of course, that came from the camo skirt. So you kind of see here how this is going to come together for an outfit. Now, this actually has a little bit of weight. I could wear it like I wore the 3/4 length blazer. I could do that. So this is one color combination with the greens, with tan, with a kind of a milk chocolate brown, as well as with a dark brown to create this look. And again, with this coat, this can be the coat as if it were a blazer, and temperature being cooler in the morning, this can probably work pretty well. So we're going to give that a shot. Next, in one of my favorite colors is this fuchsia, again in a shirt. And the versatility of this color can take you a variety of places. What I'm putting it with today, again, is brown. Fuchsia and brown, I think, is a great complement. I think that next to maybe red and brown and burgundy and brown, this would be my next favorite color combination. I really like those two colors together. And to kind of dress this up, if I can do it, what we're going to do with this is we're going to do a tone on tone. And I'm going to pair the shirt with a blazer. Now, the color is not an exact match. I've mentioned before that I am totally comfortable in a combination that does not perfectly match as long as it blends. So these will mesh well together. You can see that there is a slight difference in the color. But once we put all of this together and I add my accessories, it's going to tone down the fact that these two things don't perfectly match, but they go together pretty well. So fuchsia with brown is another great color combination. So we may try that. We may pull something together for that. Another of my favorite colors, and this is a color I really like in fall and winter, is kind of this rust color. Definitely in the orange family, but I really like this shade for fall and winter. And one of my favorite prints for winter is animal print. So we can definitely put this together. I've mentioned before with regard to wearing animal print, if it's something that you're not really comfortable with because of, if it's a leopard print and the print is a bit bolder, you can definitely tone that down and make the print smaller. That may feel a little bit better. But also with regard to what you can put with it, this is a great combination. And in addition to that, for the request, burgundy can also go with the animal print. I would definitely try in this instance to go with a darker ground to maybe pull that more in with this. But if you cannot do that and you're comfortable pairing burgundy in this fashion, that's definitely going to work as well because of what the ground offers. This is camel. It's fine. That's what outlines the black parts here. There's camel and there's a lighter shade in terms of a tan with the black. So that can also work together. So two possible combinations with the animal print. So as you can see how that will look with a leopard print, which is going to be much bolder. So a couple of options with animal print and how that would work together. Another color that you can utilize with a variety of different colors is this shade of yellow. And again, we pull back the brown. Of course, yellow and brown work well together. That's a nice compliment. This is the top that I wore on Friday. Had a lot of compliments about this top. I believe it came from Amazon. There is no brand on the tag, so it leads me to believe it's Amazon. I did look, and there is something similar. This has a lot of detail with it. Love this. The collar, I think, was a hit, so it worked. And with a pair of brown pants or brown skirt, that is a great option. Of course, with the black buttons, you can do black with this. I typically am very cautious as to how I put yellow and black together because of the stark contrast. Black and white is as much contrast as you can get. Those two colors are married to each other forever. But when it comes to putting a color with black, I do kind of have some caution when it comes to what those colors are going to be. Brown is a bit softer. It's less harsh than black, so I would definitely pull this in with that. You can also pull this in with navy. And we can turn this into a suit. And that's a great option. And this is a great time to mention what I mean when I talk about intensity of color. And that's because the yellow here has a concentration that's similar to what is in the blue. Let me show you the difference. As you can see here, the yellow and the blue, in terms of strength of the color that's in the yellow, as well as the color that's in the blue, are pretty much the same, versus this shade of yellow. You can wear this shade of yellow with blue, but the color intensity in the yellow is different. It's much stronger here for the dark tones in the blue versus what this offers. So in terms of a look, we can definitely do this mustard yellow with navy blue. And for the same reason, in terms of color intensity, we could pull this fuchsia in with the navy as well. And this would be a great complement with the navy to have the fuchsia popping out beneath. While you're putting together your color combinations, don't forget to add things like scarves, but don't forget to just bring some interest to your neckline. If you don't want to wear jewelry, don't forget to utilize your scarves and bring those colors in to just add another layer, add a little bit of texture, and maybe even bring in a third or fourth color from your scarf. Of course, you can do that as well with your handbag or with your shoes, which is one reason why I really do like shoes that have a print. And as you can see how that will work, just having in another layer of print or another layer of some extra colors that are not up front and highlighted, but they are in the shoe. So that is another way to pull in a little bit extra and create some interest in your looks. So I hope this helps. I'm going to challenge you to maybe pull one or two of these color combinations together this week, whether you're at home, you're just out running errands, or whether you're going into the office. Whatever the activity, if you can pull these color combinations into your wardrobe and create some looks from what's here. You may have something you've been kind of thinking about in terms of what you can wear with a mustard yellow or what you can wear with a fuchsia. And guess what? You could do these two colors together. It is very summer. It is very much spring. But you can pull these two colors together and create a look for this time of year. As you know, over here at Angela's Fashion Mix, we don't exclude things based on the time of year. We dress for the weather and bring those pieces into our wardrobes. So our snow has pretty much gone, and it's supposed to be warm this coming week. So we're going to see how this all goes. If not, we'll try to get it in because I feel like there's going to be some cooler days somewhere that we'll be able to make that happen. I thank you always for being here. I so much appreciate your time. I look forward to sharing some looks in the coming week with you. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I would appreciate having you do that. Thank you so very much for supporting, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Until then, be safe, be warm, and we will see you the next time. Bye.